Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Chris Nelson. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. 1 year since Typhoon Yutu, we take a look at where we were and where we are going. Also tonight, PSS surprises the Teacher of the Year, an announcement at PIC. And one of the pillars of the Japanese community here is recognized for her outstanding contributions. In sports, Frank will crank it up in Singapore for UFC 162. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
"48 hours. That's all we get in a week. But those 48 hours, we try to make them last forever. How? By filling them fast with all the right stuff. With a lot of laughter, a little drama, some adventure, and a whole lot of love."
Dad, Mom's here.
It happens pretty quick,
Bye, Dad.
but it's cool. Because the rest of the week, we talk about our plans
You want to go to the beach?
on how to make the next 48 hours last us a lifetime.
Okay. Can you connect me to Alex, please?
Attention passengers of flight AJ3004, your flight has been delayed.
It's the flavor that makes you go, woo. McDonald's new spicy barbecue glazed tenders and chicken sandwich. Made with tender, juicy, all-white meat chicken.
Available in 4, 6, or 10-piece chicken tenders. Try the spicy barbecue crispy chicken sandwich too.
Havaday Tirwami and good evening, Commonwealth. It is Friday night, October the 25th, 2019. A 14-year veteran teacher from Hopwood who is now teaching in a tent was named Teacher of the Year today. As Sally Lemus reports, the announcement came as a surprise during a professional development workshop. Good thing he showed up.
Thank you for your order. Congratulations, Victor Cabrera. The Board of Education, Commissioner of Education, and key management, along with the entire CNMI public school system, want to extend our most heartfelt appreciation for all the work that you do to nurture young lives and plant the seeds of hope, inspiration, and joy in our students. We are confident that you will represent our island community and our colleagues in education with the utmost grace, dignity, and fervor for learning as the 2020 CNMI State.
Victor Cabrera, who has contributed 14 years to education, is this year's state-level Teacher of the Year. Members of the Board of Education, Acting Commissioner of Education, and his fellow colleagues joined him during this special moment.
Teacher of the Year, congratulations. How do you feel?
Oh man, I'm very, very humbled and I'm honored. Next step, there's going to be a lot. I just found out now that I'm going national, I guess, and competing against everybody in the U.S. That's huge. That's huge, and I'm truly grateful, and I'm going to try my best to represent. Hopefully, try to bring one home for the CNMI again, and make sure that we stand out on the map. I also, I'm doing this mostly also for my former students.
Cabrera is currently a teacher at Hopwood Middle School before transferring from William S. Regis Elementary School. As Teacher of the Year, his added responsibilities will be voicing out concerns from all teachers and issues regarding the CNMI on a national platform. This is Sally Lemus for KSPN News.
Thanks, Sally, and congratulations to Victor, CNMI Teacher of the Year. This week, school leaders are put in the spotlight for their hard work, commitment, and principalship. Sally Lemus, more on the education front.
Students, teachers, and staff dedicate this week to their principals by showing their appreciation and love for all they do.
And so across our CNMI public schools, all the schools are featuring, highlighting, putting their principal on a spot where they are recognized and appreciated. And a lot of the things that our principals do may be things that are not recognized on a daily basis, but the teachers and the students do always put that. And so for us from the main district, we are commending and thanking and appreciating our principals for standing up every day, for being there for our students, for making sure that the schools are ready. Every single classroom is prepared by having a teacher to meet and teach our students every day.
Schools might have missed 2 days of Principals Week, but that definitely didn't break the spirits of students and staff in showing their appreciation to their principal.
It is very important to recognize our principals because I believe they're the main force in our school. They may administer to all the students and the staff and all the teachers that are around campus. They provide leadership for the student body. I know that for a fact because as STUCO president, she's my STUCO advisor, so she knows how to facilitate things around here and make sure that things don't just go appropriately, but they are the most fun for everyone around.
He provides for our school and he makes sure that, we have a good learning environment. And if any teacher's out, he subs.
All schools on Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda have set aside an activity for each day of the week to acknowledge their principals. They've presented posters, cards, and performances to show their gratitude.
If we don't have a principal, then where are we going to go to school? And I love our principals.
They are understanding, they will make time even when they're busy. And they're here for the teachers, the students, the staff, and we want to show our support for our wonderful principals as well. So happy Principals Week, and a big shout out to all of you for the wonderful things you do in putting our students first. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being our principal.
This is Sally Lemus for KSPN News.
Today is United Nations Day, and the CNMI a day to celebrate unity and differences between the countries, and the Northern Marianas International School is doing just that. Take a listen.
The United Nations, as you know, was formed in 1945, and that's probably even before you were born. But at that time, as now, nations living peacefully had interest in how do we do that together. And that's what we're doing now. We're celebrating today, sharing our similarities, celebrating our differences. And that's what these children are learning early in life in order to take with them as they go through lifelong learning.
A longtime contributor to the CNMI was recognized today for her outstanding contributions to the community. Everyone knows and loves the Saipan Awadori team. It happened with hard work and commitment. The Japanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs, through the Consul General of Japan, CNMI today awarded a commendation to Misako Kamada for her contribution to the promotion of Japanese culture. Kamada, who owns Kimpachi Restaurant and spearheads the Paseo de Marianas promoters, has sponsored the Saipan Awadori team for the last 13 years. Wearing a traditional kimono, she received her award today in the private dining room at Giovanni's.
I'm happy because this is not for me, it's for everybody helping us, our team, and it's the kids, seeing my kids.
The Awadori team started with inspiration from dancers from Japan.
Our mother's team is Tokyo Tensiren. They came here to Saipan for perform July 4. At that time, same day, they perform at the Paseo de Marianas at the night. So that's the time I become close to the head of the team, and the team boss wants to introduce the dance to the kids of cinema, and we are really talking and enjoy. When we did first time, the kids' response is really strong and happy, and we are really surprised.
I'm really congratulate for is a high effort, and small kids is enjoy of our dancing. Since the start I'm here, that time I really is enjoy of seeing of Japanese kids and local kids dancing together. Is our odori. She's really good job.
Congratulations to a very special lady. Tomorrow at Sugar King Park, it will be the Japanese Autumn Festival, and the Awadori team will perform tomorrow evening at the Paseo de Marianas. This month we honor those who have lost their lives to breast cancer, the survivors who are still fighting it, and those who have stuck by for support during the hard times. Our Ashley McDowell reports.
The month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and although the month is wrapping up, breast cancer screenings and prevention is not.
Being sure you get it routinely when it's scheduled, the earlier any abnormality can be found, the better the chances of any treatments for whatever is being, for any abnormalities.
Song Song says breast cancer is among the top 5 cancers being found within the CNMI.
Everybody knows their own body, so whenever you feel something that's not normal, a lump, some discharge from the breast, anything that's just not that's unusual, is women should go in and have it seen by a doctor.
The recommended age to begin getting mammograms is 40, but CHCC Non-Communicable Disease Bureau Administrator Amber Mendiola says if breast cancer runs in your family, it's better to start getting screened as soon as possible.
Even before you feel a lump that you might have, it would be best to just go in and just say, okay, I'm here for, maybe I have a cut or something, but I also want to talk about the fact that my mother or my grandmother or maybe my sister had breast cancer. Is there anything that I can do? And then they'll probably say, let's hook you up with a breast exam or an opportunity to get a mammogram, because there have been instances where women didn't really feel a lump, but they spoke to a provider, they had the mammogram and found that they would need to go for more testing. So it's that kind of preventive care and ownership from the patient that we would like to see more of.
CHCC is providing a clinical Saturday, October 26th at the Marianas Business Plaza, 4th floor, from 10 a.m. until 2 for women to get free exams.
And so the women can come in, get a breast exam, but we want to also have a holistic approach. So if we find that they're also due for a pap smear, they'll do a pap smear as well. There's basic prenatal that's being offered as well.
Song Song says it's not just the month of October that women and men should get checked for breast cancer. It's the whole year. If you do not have insurance or are underinsured, CHCC does offer assistance and even free services to those who qualify.
We get funding, federal funds from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And this is to pay for any screening services, just like the mammogram, pap smears, clinical breast exams. So for women who do not have health insurance and meet our income guidelines, household guidelines, and have lived here at least for a year, would be eligible for the program to help pay for their services. This includes Rhode and Tinian.
For more information, contact the CNMI Breast and Cervical Screening Program at 236-8731. Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell.
Thanks, Ashley. Coming up, we take a look back at Super Typhoon Yutu. It was 1 year ago, last night and today, and we'll take a look back at pictures over the last 12 months. to the Marianas Eye Institute. Our office on Beach Road is staffed with U.S. certified eye care technicians, doctors that have received national recognition, and a friendly, professional staff that will look after you and your loved ones. With over 1,200 eyeglass frames to choose from and an in-house lab, we can make most glasses in about an hour. And we even feature a mobile clinic to bring eye care to you. Keep your eyes healthy and strong with professional eye care at the Marianas Eye Institute.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. The deadline is approaching to enter into the first ever Marianas Monster Mash. It's a Halloween parade created for the community to show off their costumes. The parade will take place Halloween night at 7 p.m. at American Memorial Park, ending at the Garapan Street Market. The costume contest is part of the Monster Mash, where registered participants will walk in the parade. And at the end, winners will be announced for youth, adults, and group categories under the themes Scariest, Funniest, and Most Creative. Registration is free, but must be completed online by visiting the Facebook page at DCCA Marianas or email dccamarianas@gmail.com. And it's the 1-year anniversary of Super Typhoon Yutu. The CMI Office of the Governor and FEMA has given CMI recovery update numbers. Over the past year, $40 million has been approved for individual assistance, $131 million approved for public assistance, $97 million approved for SBA loans. And there has been 546 temporary roofs installed, 2,700 tents installed, and 66 temporary classrooms installed. And Chris, now it's over to you for a probably very heartwarming story.
Thanks, Ashley. It was the worst storm on the planet in 2018. Super Typhoon Yutu ripped through the Mariana Islands just 3 years after Sudalor did extensive damage. We're still feeling the effects. Classes are still being held in tents. People are still living in tents. The worst weather in some ways brought out the best in the Marianas. Our community came together and embraced the help that came from both outside and inside. We look back now at Typhoon Yutu, the pictures, the images, the emotions that launched Marianas strong.
After speaking with the CNMI Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, along with FEMA, they tell us that Typhoon Yutu is expected to be stronger than Typhoon Sudalor that hit and traumatized the island in 2015. In fact, they say this is going to be the biggest storm the CNMI has seen since Typhoon Jean in the late 1960s.
This storm is definitely picking up a lot faster than expected.
Governor Torres maintained Typhoon Condition 1 as of 8 a.m. this morning. The National Weather Service, as well as our first responders, are planning for a Category 5 storm.
We are already in coordination with FEMA to get an emergency declaration as soon as the storm clears.
On October 25th, 2018, the Marianas was hit and weathered what is said to be the biggest storm of 2018 and the largest typhoon to reach U.S. soil on record.
Sudalor's not compared to this.
I've never been so scared in my life.
Maria tells us that she went room to room, but no matter what room that she went into, the destruction just kept getting worse. And this is the room she tells us that the aircon was ripped right off of the wall.
And there are many in this community right now on this island, Tinian, and the Marianas all together that are homes look just like this.
All of this completely ruined. The storm door is supposed to be supporting them, and it's ripped down. The ceiling ripped down. It's devastating.
We had a pretty good structure here, but it's torn off roofs and walls.
Just seeing my room, but can't coming because everything is falling down.
We did call for help about 4 o'clock in the morning, but they can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
All we gotta do is pray.
I cannot. Somebody just have to rescue me because the whole house, the whole way was blocked. I was blocked. I couldn't get out.
It really did a number on our island, and I just recently found out that I think that might have been the strongest typhoon ever on U.S. soil. So we were hit hard. We were hit very hard.
It's going to be a long process, but sticking together como un familia, un Guinaza, se prestita build Sinamay strong, and we're going to build it stronger.
I'm here in San Antonio where recovery efforts are continuing.
Homeland Security Emergency Management, in partnership with FEMA, are beginning to implement a debris removal program.
The second typhoon response clinic has opened up here in Dan Dan.
We were just dropping off a bunch of Gatorades and waters that the commissary and military families in Guam donated.
The emergency food assistance program. At this point, we've assisted over 3,000 households.
From how the community came together, because this gives you hope for, when you see the stuff on the news, humanity, exactly, you said it, you give hope for humanity.
We've gotten 300 generators to households over there.
And I thank all those people that come by to support our need in the Commonwealth.
No matter what comes into the Marianas is still one. And even volunteer work, as small as cleaning up around your villages, it really shows how resilient we are.
Remind our people that it doesn't matter what ethnic background you're from, but we are here on Saipan and we need to stand super strong.
Today is groundbreaking as we begin the new construction.
And all that involved, I said, now there's a help for me. I have the FEMA.
They give us an offer that is very good and fitting with our budget, and so we decided to give it a try.
It's a program that brings in volunteer teams from all around the country, and we've had a couple volunteers from Canada as well to conduct repairs on home.
To live in a condition like this for the last year is remarkable, how they can still smile and still be friendly, and it's very emotional to do this.
I think it'll be at least a year or two from the last nail to be hammered.
Or I get emotional just watching it.
What can you say? I mean, I'd forgotten already some of that stuff. It brings back the memories.
The worst and the best.
A lot of people thought they were going to die. That's how bad it was, and only one. So we were lucky, kind of. Not really that it hit us, but.
Really nicely put together. Our editors do a great job here, but
Camacho.
Del Camacho put that together, and very touching. And 1 year ago today.
I hope we never have to do another one like that.
Well said.
Yeah.
What's coming up in sports?
No, you two, that's for sure. Well, it's Friday, and you know what that means. It's our favorite day of the week.
Faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Watch the Visitors Channel online, on time, anytime at saipantv.com. Where to go, what to see, what to do. Restaurants, spas, activities, and culture. It's all in one place, in high definition, on your mobile device. saipantv.com. Check it out.
You deserve more.
I know it's been hard. Come on, let's go for a ride.
Hi, welcome to Dow Rent to Own.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now this feels like home.
Dial Rent to Own, making lives better since 1987.
Buenas sports fans.
Buena Sports fight fans. I was going to say fight fans. Buena Sports fans, this Saturday night, the pride of the Marianas, Frank the Crank Camacho, is going to fight on the main card of UFC 162 Singapore. The last time Frank the Crank was in Singapore, it was for his first UFC bout as a last-minute replacement. He was overmatched. This time, though, he feels different, more experienced.
Yeah, when I'm going there now, I'm able to like activate everything, you know, and it's such a mental sport. I mean, yeah, of course it's very physical from the outside looking in, but man, you have to have the right mindset. You have to learn how to adapt immediately, and then at the same time, just going in there and flowing and muscle memory, you know, and you can only get that from repetition after repetition and practice after practice.
His opponent, Benil Dariush, has 10 UFC victories already, ranked 16th in the world. The Iranian-born American is a jiu-jitsu expert, but so is Frank.
We're making some specific adjustments for this one guy, for Benil, but the game plan is still going to be kind of the same, but we're going to be adding more tools. So I'm just even more excited, you know, like what I was saying earlier. Like all I got to do is show up to the gym and just put in the work. Yeah, like it gets grueling and it's tiring and you get beat up sometimes, but I'm just really trusting the process and trusting my coaches and trusting everyone to do their job, and I'll make sure that I do mine.
Before, when Camacho walked into the octagon, he just wanted to knock somebody's head off. Not now.
If there's one thing that I'm really going to bring to this next fight is I'm going to be a thinker, you know? I'm not just going to go out there and just let loose and let it all out, you know? Like now I'm being smart about it. I'm thinking during the fights, and I'm being methodical.
The main card will be shown on ESPN Plus beginning at 10 p.m. Saturday. Frank enters as a slight underdog. All right, to honor the last Friday of this month, we proudly unwrap the top plays of the week. 3, 2, 1. Let's get this done. Coming in at number 6, Katrina Costales with this boot and score. Katrina, number 6. Coming in at number 5, Chris Nelson, the corner kick. Danny Aguto flies in, heads the ball in for the score. Danny Aguto, number 5. Coming in at number 4, Myron Laniju. Where have you been, Myron, number 4? Coming in at number 3, Ichiro Borja with the game-winning free kick. Ichiro! Top play number 3. Coming in at number 2, Sunjun Tenorio, the Great Northwest Athletic Conference Rookie of the Week, 3 straight weeks. And the KSPN2 top play of the week, Catriel Soros with this championship clinching slam. GCA Lady Eagles capture the high school volleyball championship. The KSPN2 top play of this week. Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw.
So what are you going to do this year? At Gold's, a dedicated fitness studio with a cushioned floor is perfect for group exercise. The cardio room features a variety of treadmills, bikes, steppers, and ellipticals. Fitness machines will help you achieve your goals, and the largest free weight area on Saipan gives you comfortable space to work out. Gold's Gym team is ready to help you get to your goals. Try harder. We know you can do it.
Traveling or laying over on Guam? Don't wait around. Zip into Guam Adventures at Zipline Park inside the Hilton Resort and Spa. Guides will take you through a series of zips, starting with a mountain course and then zip over the ocean with spectacular views of Tumon Bay. 6
Zip lines and all deliver a thrilling experience, and it's family friendly, so bring the kids ages 6 and up. You'll love the security of double lines and a new braking system to make riding smoother. The towers are named after the islands in the Marianas. We call it the Island Hopper. Your guides will teach you what you need to know to soar through the jungle with a bird's eye view. Best of all, for residents of Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, you can book this experience at 20% savings. Log on to GuamAdventures.com and during checkout, use offer code HAFA20. Book it and zip it today. We'll even pick you up.
Today's high was 87, the low 76. Heat index 79% humidity. Tomorrow, pretty nice day, partly cloudy, isolated showers, east winds 5 to 15, high around 89, low 79. Seas 5 to 6 feet, sunrise 6:11, sunset at 5:50.
Lots of stuff going on this weekend. The Japanese Festival. Also, Lady Diane Torres
Right
has
down
an
there,
event
yeah.
here at the Marianas Business Plaza tomorrow night. Saipan Awadori team on the Paseo tomorrow night, and Frank the Crank.
So do all those other
Fighting?
things. Do all those other things first. Frank's going to be on after 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Here, so 2 hours difference between Singapore and Saipan. So
How do we see it here?
It's going to be on ESPN Plus, and you're going to have to subscribe. It's $4.99 a month. I think $40 a year.
$499.
$4.99.
Okay, that sounds
I
more
would pay.
manageable.
I
You
would pay
scared me.
$499 just to see this fight. Yeah, but.
So you're going to be tuning in.
I'm going to get it on my smart TV. That's what I'm going to try.
Okay.
I don't have ESPN Plus yet. I'm going to try tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And put it in there.
Go Frank.
Go Frank. I got up at 1:30 to see his last fight against Nick Heim, and he won. I felt great the whole rest of the weekend. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Bob, I'm going to turn it over to you right now.
All right. The weekend's, boy, I can't wait for the weekend. Good thing it's starting right now.
Good night.